Cuckoo, cuckoo. Ah, sekarang. Cuckoo. I can pakai. I can pakai. I can pakai. Alright, are you ready?
Yes. Yes.
Okay. But so which language do we do it? In Marathi or
Marathi.
Marathi?
Yes.
Tomorrow we do it in Marathi. Today just do English, right? Okay. First I say namaste to you all.
Namaste.
And welcome you all into the Black Forest. My name is Gus, and we'll be talking about the short history of how clocks are made here in the Black Forest. Right, but then first I will start by showing you a replica of the first clock made here in 1640. It's very, very simple. You can see it is entirely made out of wood. And then inside we've got 3 wooden wheels as mechanisms. And down here we got stones serving as weights on the front with just one hand, right? And on top we have 2 wooden beams serving as balance, because by then pendulums were not known. And with this clock you've got to wind it up at least 2 times a day so the clock is running. Okay, so these were the types of clocks we had back then in 1640. It's very simple, no cuckoo, no music, no nothing, okay? And also for the fact that it's with just one hand, sometimes you do have to do a little bit of guessing to know the actual time. But then I believe if you look at it very well, you should be able to read and know what time it is, right? Well, maybe you can help me tell me what time we have.
It's 2 o'clock.
No, that's very close, but not really. I would say otherwise. Huh?
2:15.
2:15. See, this is 2 here, and the dot here will have been 2:30. But you can see it's in between the dot and the 2. So it is 2:15. Got it?
Yeah.
Yes. But then after some time, in 1720, they come up with something like this one here. This time around with a painted face, with 2 hands, 2 metal weights, a pendulum, and then inside we've got mechanical movements, which are made out of brass and stainless steel. And also for the first time, we have the introduction of the cuckoo. So the cuckoo tells you the time, right? But every half an hour he comes just one time. And on the hour, now it's going to be 6, he calls 6 times. So this is one of the ideas of the cuckoo clock. You don't really have to look at the time to know what time it is. Listening to the sound, you know it's 5, 10, 11, or 12. Now, also we got something like this one here. See a guy walking in his workshop, and behind him there stands a lady. And guess what? She's got something like this in her hands. Now, let's see what happens if the guy doesn't work hard, you know. This is what happened, and bad luck for him now, it's going to be 8 times on the head. Do you do the same thing in India? Huh? You do the same thing in India?
Yeah.
Bela. This is called the Bela, right? Belan.
It's Belan.
Belan.
Yes.
Belan. Somebody want to try? No?
Not in front of everyone.
Yeah. Behind the back doors. Behind the behind the scene, they do it. All right. Now, how are clocks being made? The first step is actually to choose the wood, known as lime wood. Okay. It's a very soft wood, ideal for carving. First have to be cut into pieces, leave it to dry for about 4 years, then come into good use. Then the next step will be doing the casing. Being the only part done by machine. Apart from that, all the details or the carvings you see here were all done by hand using tools like this, okay? But sometimes, on special occasions, they also use tools like this. You know what's this for, right?
Yeah.
Opener.
knows.
Everyone knows. There we go. That's for inspiration, right? And then on the front we have the frame, and on top. So this is how the front face of a simple traditional Cuckoo clock looks like, okay? But it's not done yet. To make it finished, we put inside what we call the movements, okay? Or if you like the mechanisms, then we've got 4 different types of movements. These 2 right in the middle with the disc on top are movements for clocks with music, once a week and once a day. And these other 2 without the disc on top are movements for clocks without music, weekly and daily. Alright? So these are the movements we put inside. And now to tell our clocks apart, you just have to look at the size of the weights. Small weights like these, you will see on the daily winding mechanisms have to be wound up at least once in every 24 hours. Heavy weights like these will be seen on the weekly winding ones, have to be wound up at least once in every 8 days. Also, we got some with very small weights like these, and these ones have to be wound up every 5 minutes. Good for you? No, that was a joke, alright? These ones are only on battery operated clocks, okay? They're just for show, decorations. You don't have to do anything. Now, for the clocks with music, we've got what we call the music box. This board is where we have the music, 2 songs or 2 melodies. Edelweiss and Happy Wonder, these are the 2 songs, okay? So I'll just like to play it one for you and you listen to it. But let's give it, there's music playing in the background, let's give it 10 seconds to stop. Another one starts. Okay. Can you hear? But not so loud, right? Now, I saw you a small trick. I put it on the wood and play it once again.
Oh.
See? Now it's louder because of the wood. The wood in this case serves as an amplifier and resonates this sound, which is loud and clear. Also, when you look behind me, you realize that this clock here has got 3 weights, and here we've got only 2. What's the difference? Why do we have the additional weight on this one here? Any idea?
No. Because
Size of the clock.
No?
no, they are the 2 things here.
Yeah, the dancing people and the music, okay? Basically for the music, okay? Now, like you will see in here, as usual, Cuckoo lets you know the time, and the music will start to play, and there you see people dancing in the balcony. So that's another way to tell our clocks apart. You see a mechanical clock with 3 weights, you know it's got the cuckoo music and the time. 2 weights, only the cuckoo one time, no music, okay? Now, how about the sound of the cuckoo? How do we have that sound of the cuckoo? These guys here called the wooden bellows make this sound. Yeah, it's a very simple mechanism. You see at the back, there's a small opening, which allows air to penetrate, to go in and out. And here, this is a combination of cotton and nylon, which is a very, very strong material, lasts at least 40 years and above, okay? It goes like this. Yeah, and then we put the 2 together, we go like, yeah, so the bigger the clock, the bigger the bellows. These are on the bigger ones. And on the medium-sized ones, we have, and we also have what we call the baby cuckoos and the baby ones. Right? So this is how we have the sound of the cuckoo. Right? And for the night, we also have a lever on the sides of all the clocks. So you can always turn it off. Then cuckoo is silent. Cuckoo right. Right? Yeah. And then in the morning, put the lever back on again. Cuckoo right. Right? And for the battery operated ones, they've got light sensors on the side. So whenever it is dark at night, then the cuckoo automatically goes silent. No cuckoo, no music, no nothing. Okay? So all in all, we've got over 150 clocks there in the shop, and the prices are all in euros. But if you want, you can pay with American dollars, with bank cards, credit cards, and debit cards. We also do ship worldwide, and shipping is fully insured. Now we've got a flat rate on shipping, regardless of the size or the quantity. It's a flat rate of 69 euros. Okay. So also we do the tax for you. If you spend above 50 euros here in the shop, we give you a tax check. That is, we give you a form which you will show at the last reopening international airport, and there you get your tax back by 8 to 10%. Okay. And also our clocks have got 2 years international guarantee. We've got 2 service centers in India, one in Bombay and one in Bombay. So if any problems, you can easily contact. What are saying? Are you sure? Okay. then one in Bangalore, okay? Mumbai and Bangalore. So if anything, you can contact your own people, they can help you out. Now, all the clocks you see on the side of the wall going towards my back are the mechanical ones. These are the ones you've got to wind or pull, and all the ones on the other side of the wall by your right are the battery operated ones, okay? So that's all I have for you. Thank you all for your attention. Enjoy the Black Forest. You're welcome. You're welcome. You can speak Hindi, no? Hindi
हिंदी आता है मराठी पण येतं मराठी
Thank you so much. Thank you.
नाव से मराठी पण येतं
Marathi पण येतं.